All right, so we ran our calibration. As long as this is in between 1 and -1, we're good. As you see, it's 0.003, so it's great. So we are good there. You have your interactive display, as I said, your plots. This will give you all of your different plots on all of your different modules here. Maintenance counters, total amount pumped, injections, your lamp hours, column injections. Then your logs, if there's ever any errors, like here I had some communication errors when I was setting up. This is where they'll show. You also have diagnostics, user log entries, run, so you can kind of set those all. So as you can see, we ran our calibrate wavelength along with my other tests that I ran. So I ran a leak test, and it gives you everything there. So that is the console. So there we go, which once again you can reach from in here. This is the run samples area, which you can reach through either here, and connect here, or in your projects, you hit this little caret up here that says run samples. Okay, and there's also other things like preview, publisher, compare, review, and things like that. All right, so let's move over to the instrument itself. I'll kind of give you a brief overview. So your solvents are going to run down here, flow all the way down here into your degasser chambers. They're going to run from your degasser chambers to your gradient proportioning valve. This is going to mix everything. So if you run at like A50 and B50%, this is where it's going to mix. It's going to go through here, through the inline filter, up through the check valve into the primary pump head. Okay, the primary pump head is going to go through this pressure transducer, which is where it measures that pressure, down into the accumulator check valve, into the accumulator pump head, and that's going to go to the accumulator pressure transducer and into the vent valve. Now, when you prime it, as we were before, it drops and it goes down here. So you can actually, if we prime it, you can check and see if it's actually flowing out of here. So we can do that in a little bit. Now that I got that out, put that back in and we'll put that over. Otherwise, it's gonna go through your path 1 mixer and then out and up. And it'll flow up here into this spot right here. All right, and since it's a flow through needle, it's gonna go through your needle, back around. It'll go through your needle. There's like a little wash housing here. So it goes through your needle, through your wash housing, up here, and then down to your column. Your column is right here. I'll show you how to install a column in just a second. It's gonna go up to your diverter valve. Now position 1 is gonna be to the detector. If we hit this little arrow here, it's gonna go position 2, which is gonna go to your recycle. I have it set to waste here, but you can move that up to wherever you need. So you just pop that right out. It's super easy. So we'll say, hey, we want it to go to the detector. We'll hit down. So it goes to the detector, which goes through the inlet here. And then it goes out and down to waste. So there we go. You can also control your TUV here. If I wanted to calibrate, I could shift calibrate. Is flow self-prepared? Yes, it is. So we can once again calibrate like we did on the console. You can also do various system configurations, check your diagnostics and things like that there. Let me show you if we prime it. So once again, we go here. I want to prime this. Prime solvents, V for a minute, start. So it's gonna start priming. As I said, if we pull this out, we can see that it'll start flowing. So you'll see it starts flowing. You want that to be nice and smooth, no pulses or anything like that. So and then now it's priming, it's going to the waistline through here and dropping down to your waist. So it's there. Alrighty. So I'm gonna stop that prime. And there we go. Let me make sure. There we go. Calibration's done that we ran here. As you can see, 0.01, great. It's optimizing system performance. We can look at the diagnostics tab. The sample and reference energy is going to be your big one here. You want to see that. You want to see your sample energy at about 70% of your reference energy here. So that looks really good. You can check your system info. If you hit shift, you can do all the ones on top. So there we go. We'll go home. This is kind of where you can set things that you would normally set on your instrument method and stuff there. A big thing is if you want to turn the lamp off, this lamp right here, so shift the lamp, press shift the lamp again, it'll turn the lamp off. Or it'll turn it back on if you do it again. So however you want to do it. All right. Let me grab some gloves. I'll do